Hello. I'm her mum. She's going to do my makeup today because I'm rubbish at it.
Yeah, so it's going to be a bit like a lesson because I'm kind of teaching you.
Yeah. I never learned how to put makeup on when I was younger. It was lipstick. I didn't even use eyeshadow really. I never used foundation, never used concealer. What's highlight? What's highlighter?
If you were to do your makeup, what would you do?
Moisturise.
Yeah, good.
Beforehand. I would put a little bit of concealer on, then foundation, then eyeliner.
Yeah, and you just do like a little bit of eyeliner
I just put it on the top.
You don't really do a wing.
No, because I'm too wrinkly. I'm too wrinkly for a wing.
Okay, so we're going to try achieve a wing today. And
Good luck.
Mum's asked for false eyelashes, so we've just been to Boots.
Anything. Just spent a flipping fortune.
And we got some little eyelashes, some eyebrow tint, because Mum wants the full shebang. You asked for it.
Yeah, I did.
Basically, Mum used to have her eyebrows waxed all the time, and now they're really skinny.
I've tried to do eyebrows like that, but I don't feel comfortable with the way I look after I've done them.
So we'll do your eyebrows first.
Oh, you know.
We're gonna wax and tint her eyebrows off camera, and then I'll come back to do her makeup. No, so we didn't wax in the end because I want Mum to grow out her eyebrows more. But we've tinted them. So there's a subtle difference. We're gonna prep the skin. What skin type do you have?
Bad.
Do you get oily, dry?
Combination.
Right.
Bit of everything.
This is more for normal to dry skin. Yeah, you do have dry skin.
Thanks.
Stop leaning away from me.
My audience needs to see me.
Okay, we're moisturised. Now we're going to use primer.
Primer?
Yeah, I've also got a variety of primer options for you. If you don't already know, I work for Benefit Cosmetics. Yeah, so I brought you a few samples from Benefit. Got a primer. This is Hydrate, so I think we should use this because...
What's a primer?
It's all about the prep, Mum. It's Benefit.
I'm gonna try that one.
Hydrate primer by Benefit sample.
Oh, it's coming out. Ooh.
It's basically prepping the skin for all the makeup you're going to put on. It's like painting a wall. You put primer first,
Undercoat.
right? Yeah.
It's an undercoat.
Do you remember when you first took me to Benefit to buy some makeup for a dance show? You took me to the Benefit counter.
Because I had no idea.
And you bought me like a highlighter, like a foundation.
I'm like, give her what she needs.
Eyeliner. Eyeliner.
I have no idea, give her what she needs.
And they taught me how to do eyeliner, and now I'm obsessed with eyeliner. We're gonna do eyeshadow primer and then get on with the eyebrows.
Let's do this, dude. What is it?
Primer for eyeshadow. So I'm just using a flat brush, a flat concealer brush, and we're just taking that all over the eye. Do you use eyeshadow primer, Mum?
I think I've used it once before.
Just once?
Just once.
I'm just going to use a fluffy eyeshadow
Now
brush.
I look like a clown.
And the reason we pat it is to avoid getting any creases in the eyeshadow primer. Because if you get creases in the base, then that's going to come through when you put eyeshadow on. This is precisely my brow pencil, the mini one, and this is in shade 6.
What kind of shape are we going for?
Just following your natural shape. It looks a bit crazy with the eyeshadow primer underneath, but like, trust the process, yeah? It does look really good. It looks so much better.
Right, so you've done that one.
You see, we're just following the natural shape and sort of taking it under and over your eyebrow to thicken it.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Just like that. Okay, we're gonna do your eyeshadow first.
That actually looks really, I like the left side.
They do look the same, I promise, it's just a camera.
Okay, I like it.
Okay. That was hard work. Okay.
Break time. Cheers.
Thanks for watching this video.
See ya, bye.
Right, eyeshadow. I'm thinking of doing something similar to what I've got on now. It's up to you. I've got a load of palettes.
It does look nice. Let's do it yours.
Using this well-loved Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario, and I'm using the matching brush. You can see how well-loved it is. Start to side. So I'm just patting it on, and we're going above the crease. And we're starting in the centre. Close your eye. We're going to stop about here. We've got some fallout. Leaving the outer third of the eye. My best trick for symmetry, and I say this in every one of my videos, one step on one eye and copy it on the other eye. Quick test for you. Why do we do one step and then the other step?
To make sure that it's symmetrical.
Yes, well done. Very good, you're listening. This shade Violetta, which is our dark brown shade. I'm starting on the outer corner, just patting that in. We pat first to get the pigment on, and then we can blend it out. When you lose product off the brush, is when you start to blend it. And this way it won't go patchy. And we can take that through into the crease as well.
Gone along the top as well.
Yeah, so this is your crease. So we just darken your crease a bit, and that adds more dimension into the eye.
Okay.
And you want the darkest bit to be this outer
The
corner
darker
here.
colour.
Yeah, and we blend that through. And you see how there's still a line under the eyebrow?
Oh,
where I've not put
the
eyeshadow.
primer. Yeah.
Because that's an area of your face that you want to highlight.
Oh.
You're asking what highlight is.
Yeah.
You can basically use lighter concealers, like it doesn't have to be a shimmery colour to highlight. Because highlight is what brings out areas of your face. So you want to be highlighting places like your brow bone, along your nose, under your eyes, your chin, your forehead, in the middle.
Okay. Don't test me on that.
I'm just going to use this lighter shimmer in the shade Hollywood, patting it onto that brush inner part of your eye, because we want that bit to be a little bit lighter. So it's
Lighter than the middle bit as well.
Yeah, just so it creates that sort of ombre blend.
How do you decide what colours to put together?
You can put any colours you want together, Mum. There's no rules. I go more by light to dark. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you match your clothes, or does that not matter?
Sometimes.
It's very little, yet so, like it makes a difference.
It's super easy, right? And you could copy that yourself.
Yeah, you hardly put. I've spent ages just slapping on layers and
No,
layers.
you don't
and
need to
layers.
do that.
Nice.
So these are your makeup wipes. Get rid of any of that fallout under your eye. That's why I'd like to do eyebrows and eyeshadow first, because then you can clean it all up. So you can clean up your eyeshadow in that same direction, and that's really going to help you when it comes to eyeliner. Right, do you want brown or black eyeliner?
Never had brown.
I've got brown on today, you can't even tell.
What? Let's do brown then.
They're Real Extreme Precision Liner. It's just a liquid felt tip, and this is the brown one. But you're not bad at eyeliner, so I don't really need to teach you, I just need to get...
I can do eyeliner at the top. I just can't get the wing effect because I have
Hooded eyelids.
elephants have wings.
So I'm starting off by following my mum's natural lash line and bringing it out to start the wing.
So is that where you would start, with the wing first?
Yeah, I always start with the wing first. Do you want the thickest part of your eyeliner wing to be the outer corner? The tip with hooded eyelids. Put your eyes natural. You see where the, how do you call it? The hood, you want to stick underneath that to get that clean line. So this is the hood of your eyelid, where it goes in the crease.
Yeah.
So your eyeliner needs to like be below that.
Okay.
You need to make sure the clean line is underneath it. And then you just draw a thin line above your eyelash line. So copy it on the other side,
Which is the hardest bit.
If you follow the techniques in like placement of your eyeliner, then copying it won't be so hard.
How thick do you go?
Not that thick. You want the thickest part to be the outer corner, and then just along your lash line you just want it to be really thin. But I like to do it a little bit thicker just so it's more noticeable. Especially because this one's brown, you've got that like leverage to go a bit thicker and it not look as bold.
And you're putting lashes on, so...
Yeah. So you can do literally both eyes at the same time to get that symmetry right. So then my top tip for cleaning the wing, we get our concealer. Where's your concealer? And the same flat brush we used for the eyeshadow primer. Just put a bit there and a bit there.
How do you decide what kind of concealer to buy?
So concealer is mainly used for concealing your under eyes and highlighting areas of your eyes, or concealing blemishes. So if you're using it for under your eyes and highlighting areas, I recommend using a lighter concealer than your skin tone, so a lighter concealer than your foundation. If you're using it to cover up any blemishes or problem areas on your skin, I would recommend the same shade as your foundation. Does that make sense? Because you don't want to be highlighting problem areas of your skin.
And is this the right colour concealer for me, do you think?
Yeah, this looks a little bit lighter than your skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't first, but it does there. It looks lighter than your skin
It
tone.
does.
So that's good to use under your eyes. And you can just pat that with your finger to blend it in. And can you see that's given us a nice like facelift?
Yeah.
And cleaned up the bottom of the eyeshadow and eyeliner.
Never used it to do that before.
Now I'm going to go in with your foundation.
Do I need to put concealer anywhere else under my eyes?
No, we do concealer afterwards here.
What? After the foundation?
Yep.
I always thought concealer went under the foundation.
You can do both. I think you can do it in any order you want. Obviously it makes sense to do like liquids first and then powders after your liquids, but in terms of doing concealer or foundation first, or I think it's personal preference. So we're using this.
Yes, so I went online and took a test.
This is not sponsored.
It's not sponsored. So I answered all these questions because I never know what foundation to get for my skin, and this is what it suggested.
Now I have heard of this, I have heard good things about this brand, so I'm not too worried.
It is one of the best ones I've ever had.
So how do you apply your foundation?
With the brush you gave me.
Lovely.
All my makeup I have is what you give me. And then you've given me this one I use for like powder. So I use
Okay,
that
so
one.
Mum's got a collection of 2 makeup brushes, everyone, and she uses one for her liquid and one for her powder, which
That's
I'm not
my
mad at.
foundation one. You gave them to me.
Yeah.
And this is my powder one.
This is a good foundation brush, but I think it's a bit dense and a bit hard and a bit rough. So I'm gonna I'm gonna be using this one, which is by Ami Makeup Brushes.
Gonna update me, love.
All the products and stuff will be in the description anyway if you're interested. We'll go for 2 pumps. This looks a bit dark for you.
Do you think?
I don't know, let's see what's like blended. So I'm just gonna sort of brush in circular motion. I'm not gonna put it under your eyes because I'm gonna put concealer there and I don't wanna layer it on too much.
Are you
Actually,
happy with
yeah.
that foundation?
Yeah. You're just gonna work a section of your skin at a time so that sort of a natural
Do you
look.
put it on the lips as well or not?
No.
So when I got one of my first shown foundation, put it on the lip.
Yeah, that used to be a thing in the 2000s. Like,
At least you said 2000s, not the 90s or 80s or 70s.
we get a nice flat brush. We pick up a bit of the foundation and we carve out them eyebrows. But the thing is, you want to make sure it's foundation you're using to conceal the eyebrows at the top, because if you put concealer there, then they're just going to be highlighted and you don't want the top highlighted and you want it to blend into your skin.
About the chin.
That's what I'm just about to do. Just put a bit down the neck. Blending in sort of circular motion. Lovely and blended down the neck. Now, we're going to do concealer. We're not going to use yours. I brought you some samples. Boop, boop. So it's all creased because I had to fold it to put it in my makeup bag. It comes in shade 5, 6 and 8. And if you don't know, Benefit brought out 30 shades of the Cakeless Concealer. So we're going to use number 8. It is a little bit lighter than Mum's foundation colour, but that's what we want. So we're using a lighter concealer to conceal under your eyes because Mum's got dark circles under her eyes that she wants covered. So you just put a bit in the centre and then we put a bit on the outer. And we leave a gap in the middle because we don't want to put too much product on. With the same concealer, I'm going to highlight areas of Mum's face, highlighting the forehead just here, and we're going to blend down the centre of the nose and then the end and then on the chin. Right, so I'm just using this beauty blender to blend out the concealer, and then look up for me. And we sort of bring it down the cheek a bit. You see? You want to blend it down here because you see you've got a natural sort of dip in your face and where the sort of bag is.
Suitcase.
You want to bring it but just below that to blend it in, and then we can always go back in with our foundation brush to really blend down here. I promise it will look fine when we put powder.
Okay.
Okay, so this is cream bronzer. This might be too light for you, but that's added a bit of dimension to your cheekbone. That's what the aim is. It's similar to contour. Do you know what contour is?
No.
Contour is creating shadows on your face to add more dimension.
Right, okay.
So contour's more cool tones, bronzer's more warm tones. Bronzer just makes you look a bit more like the sun's hit you. Alright, now I don't know if you want cream blush.
What does it do?
Blush. Adds more colour in. We're just going to put it on the top of the apple of the cheek there. And on the other side. This is by 17, by the way, and have you heard of 17? So they used to be quite big. They did like really cheap makeup and then they went away for a bit and now they're back. But I don't like all their products, but I really like this cream blush and it's so inexpensive. I'm just patting that cream blush in with my finger Now we're gonna powder. So this is the powder I use. I use Banana Light by Revolution. I've got the darker one, so I think that'll be better for you. I'm just using this powder puff, this compact powder puff. I've just got it on the back of my palette. We pick a bit up and then you pat it off on your hand. Why are you trying to catch the powder? It's going on my clothes. And that's just gonna set all that concealer. Do you get oily anywhere?
Mostly where you're patting, upper lip, I get sweaty.
So we press that powder into the upper lip if that's where you get oily. Nice and set.
That actually looks so much better.
I told you.
You did!
Yeah, look at the difference in eyes. That
That looks
set,
greasy.
and that's set.
You can see a shine there
Yeah.
and no shine. Nice.
And we'll copy that on the other side. And sometimes like pressing powder in does take time, but it's honestly so worth it. And you bring it sort of down your cheek here so it blends in. And your smile lines as well. And chin. And even forehead. And you just go pat back into all that powder that you've got extra. Then we go with a powder brush.
Would you put any on the neck?
Yeah, I do. With a powder brush, not a compact puff. I use the compact puff to press it into the areas that sort of need the extra powder focus. And then with the powder puff, I just go in and lightly set the rest. Set all that neck as well so it don't come off on your clothes. Still might, to be fair. How's that look?
Beautiful.
Already we can see so much of a difference. Wow, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do some bronzer now. The Too
Dun,
Faced
dun, dun.
chocolate bronzer. Do you see this natural dip where I sort of put the bronzer earlier? We're just following that and just brushing upwards to blend it.
Nice.
Because you don't want to blend it down, because if you blend it down, you're going to lose that dimension in your face. You sort of blend it into the hairline. I'm just doing
But
it.
it's subtle anyway.
Yeah, I want it to be subtle because you don't want too much. Age appropriate and that. And then what we do is we go through the hairline here as well.
Oh.
And this sort of minimises how big your forehead looks, put it nicely.
I do have a big forehead.
So you want to focus it in areas like this. Focus it, because we've highlighted this bit, you want to like contour this bit. I say contour, it's bronzer still, but you've actually got such a nice nose. Your nose is way nicer than mine.
You've got a nice nose.
Yours is skinnier. And then you can always go back in with that powder brush.
Oh, look at my lovely nose.
Blend it out again. I'm going to put a bit of blush. We're using the She-Glam blush. I use this every day. Just patting a bit into the bronzer. You feeling yourself?
Feeling it, dude. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
That's pretty much your base done. We're going to finish the under eyes. And then we're going to put your eyelashes on and lipstick. And then we're done.
I'm actually really impressed.
Where is he?
Dude.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Can you say that again?
I'm really impressed.
Right, I'm going to let you do this.
No.
So just put in a white pencil through the waterline because that's what I've got. Mum's good at doing her waterline because she used to put black on her waterline every day.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. Oh.
And that just opens the eyes, don't you think? And then what I do is I put that
It
same...
really does.
I put that same dark eyeshadow with a small like angled eyeshadow brush like this, going in with the same eyeshadow that we put on the outer corner, the dark brown. And I draw a thin line on the lash line, not the waterline.
Okay. I need somewhere to go now.
Well, you can recreate this yourself now. So I'm going to be using the Duo brush on lash adhesive. Is that how you say it? Adhesive.
Adhesive. I think I've put eyelashes, fake eyelashes on once.
Was it for like a costume party?
Yeah.
So these are just nice small wispy ones from Boots Only brand. Brush that blue on. I'm putting this towards the outer corner of her eye.
See, how am I supposed to do that? Look. What a difference.
It really does bring it together.
The longer lashes are at the end, and because of the darker eyeshadow,
Yeah.
it kind of re-accentuates that end bit.
Yes, Mum.
Oh yeah. You don't realise how much you need to blink until you're told not to blink.
So Mum wants a pink lip.
See, I got two today. I really like.
Open it so we
How
can
do you
see
say
the
it?
colour.
Mua. Mooey, Muawa,
MUA.
MUA. But I love it because they stay on.
And they're cheap.
They're cheap. They are affordable.
Nor literally the foundation and eyeliner on my hand, but these are the two colours. So we're using Intense Colour Lip Liner in the shade Heartbreaker, just to outline Mum's lips. I feel like our faces are really close to that on like this. Stop talking. Really doing a bit of art. What do you think?
Do you know what? I think I really like it.
You do? Mascara, I'm using the new Waterproof Mascara by Benefit. We can put it in there with the eyelashes on to sort of blend in the natural lashes. Do mascara after the lip because the eyelash glue would be completely set by now. Setting spray.
I think that's mine.
Mattifying. With you, Mum, you don't need to use mattifying products if you've got dry skin. So I'm using the Hyaluronic Fix Setting Spray by Revolution. So this is hydrating and plumping. Close your eyes. Don't scrunch your face.
Okay.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Have you learnt some things?
It's complicated.
But have you learnt?
I have learnt some things, yes. Don't test me though. I like the false eyelashes. I think I may wear them more. I like the eyeshadow. You made it really easy.
That was the aim.
Eyebrows, I'm still a little bit scared.
Mum, your eyebrows look so good right now. Are you kidding me? They look unreal.
They look better than I would have done them.
Yeah.
But I think what's scary is me trying to do it myself.
Practice.
And a lighter lipstick.
Yeah.
Day to day.
And you've got colour in the cheek. We've got some dimension added to the face, the cheek, the nose.
I think I'll have to watch your tutorial again. I'll have it on the side. And like
this to be helpful and educational and teach you some things as well. So I'm glad that we've achieved that. I'm glad that you like it. And you look beautiful.
Okay, thanks. Wrinkles. Don't let it put you off. It can obviously be done.
Yeah. Makeup's very inclusive. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks to my mum for featuring. Let me know if you want my mum to feature on my channel again.
Or even make a suggestion on a different type of look I could have.
Oh, you just want another makeover?
Yeah, I do. This was fun.